Hello everybody, welcome back to part 2 where we are talking about being intentional, where you are setting intentions in order to create a life of your dreams, the life that you want to live. And we wouldn't be right to not come back with part 2 without bringing Antoine back to really deep dive into more juicy subjects and topics and exercises for you to become more intentional, for you to set clear intentions in order to get what you want out of this life. So today, this is what our intention is. Our intention is for you to answer this question. Are you a victim of your reality, or are you the creator of your reality? Are you getting the results that you want in your life consistently, or the results that you get in your life is all over the place? Some good, some bad, some eh. By the end of this video, our intention is for you to be able to answer that question for yourself, and also to share an exercise to help and aid you to really allow yourself to be the creator that you are, to create the life of your dreams. Thank you so much for the support. If you have not seen part 1 of the Becoming Intentional series, please hit somewhere up here in the atmosphere above my head so you can keep up with what we're talking about. And you also hit that subscribe so you know when we post videos in the future, and hit that notification bell, because that's the only way that YouTube is going to let you know when we bring you bangers like this, because this is a hot topic. You know, many people feel out of control these days. Many people feel that they cannot control anything that is going on in their environment. But beloved, I'm coming to tell you now that you are the power, that you are the control, and that the reason why you feel powerlessness is because you gave it away, because no one can ever take it from you. So that's something that I do want you to know. Without further ado, I'm going to shut it up and I'm going to let it roll to Antoine. Roll it, honey.
Okay, so just kind of piggybacking from the last video that we did, we talked about, all things energy. First off, it's all things energy. I want to go off into talking about how your thoughts and feelings create your reality. And I'm not sharing this because I'm somebody who has mastered this, and I'm not sharing it because I'm somebody who likes talking over anybody's head. Like, this is this for people who, you probably been stuttering, or you done heard a little bit about this, and you might want to know a little bit more about it. You might have already heard that every day we thinking 60 to 70,000 thoughts. You might already know that 90% of the thoughts that we think today are the same as yesterday. You might already know that we have to find a way to start visualizing a new reality. Maybe you already know this stuff, maybe you don't. But that's the truth. We have to find a way to start visualizing a new reality. This will not only change our mental space, but it will also change our physical space. We have to disrupt the negative patterns that we have created. So I wrote some stuff down, and I kind of want to go over it, and I just want you to take a look at it with me. And what it is it's basically the victim mentality versus the creator mentality. So let's jump right in it. What you see here to the left is the victim mentality. That's what we have going on here. I did a 1 through 6. I was trying to make this here video a little briefer than the last one was. I want to make it, quick, get straight on to the point. But let's get right in it. On the left, again, this is the victim mentality. And when you have a victim mentality, this is, it comes from the past. It comes from whatever pain, whatever you've already experienced. So, once we experience something, we kind of like recreate it. We kind of like, we get stuck on it. We get stuck on the emotions that's tied to it, and we get stuck on the feelings and emotions that's tied to it. We get stuck to that. And so right here, this is just an example, y'all. This is intentional versus unintentional. Okay. On the left, as you can see, 1 through 6, as you notice that to the left, number 1 is, why did this have to happen to me? That's not gonna feel good if when you're thinking that way. Why did this have to happen to me? And again, I'm not trying to say that we don't never feel these ways and that we should never feel these ways, but you do have to decide at some point, like, when am I gonna get over the pain and when am I gonna start working on my healing? Because as a parent, me personally, I don't want to pass down the pain to my kids. And if you is anything like me, your kids is your world. I don't want to pass on pain to my kids. That's not what I want to pass on. So again, why did this have to happen to me? That's victim mentality. I can't afford this mortgage alone. Victim mentality. Again, these are very real things. I hate my ex-husband, my ex-wife. Still victim mentality. I gave all I had to that marriage. Victim mentality. The attorney fees are adding up. Victim mentality. I don't have any support going through this. Victim mentality. And all of that could be very much so real. And I hope y'all getting the picture that I'm trying to paint right here. But, again, that right there, that's a certain energy. And I'm not saying that we ain't gonna never feel that way. But at some point, what I'm trying to say is, after dealing with the hurt, after dealing with the pain, at some point we have to decide, like, you know what? It's time to get up. It's time to stop replaying that same scenario. It's time to stop, basking in that kind of energy. It's time to work on my healing. It's time to heal. It's time to start to see this picture different. So the first thing that you see on the right-hand side is, I'm grateful to have loved someone and been loved back. This is something that is helping you to move forward. Now you're creating the more healed version of yourself. Now you are helping to become the more healed version. And you see, practicing this right here is the way that you're going to be able to move off into healing. You see, wherever you spend your energy, wherever the attention, wherever the energy goes, that's where the attention goes. Wherever the attention goes, that's where the energy goes. Okay? You can say that either way, because it's vice versa. That's how it go. Again, number one is, I'm grateful to have loved someone and been loved back. That's changing your energy. That's moving on from the victim mentality. That's what that's doing. Okay? That you're moving on from being a victim. Number two is, I'm grateful for the good times we had in this home. Now, you see, this is more of a celebrating type mentality. This is more of a, I'm healing, I'm moving on, not like I'm just basking in the hurt. I'm grateful of the good times we had in this home. Okay, celebrating, healing. The next one, I'm satisfied with a divorce. No one should be where they're not loved. This requires practice, y'all. This requires practice. But see, as you practice the healing, then your energy can shift off into healing. And as you continue to practice, you're going to keep feeling better and better. This is a process. If you ain't going to put the time into yourself, you can't expect nobody else to put the time into yourself. It's just like lifting weights. It's like doing everything else. Okay. The next one, that marriage taught me what commitment is all about. Again, is healing. It's shifting my energy from that victim mentality to thinking about more of the positive aspects. Why? Because your healing is tied to the positive aspects. Listen, this is something you might want to think about. You might want to study this right here. Healing not something that happens overnight. It's just not. It really ain't. You have to spend time doing it. You got to spend some time with it. When I started studying this information, I started, working on myself, started working on my own healing. We all been through a little something. We might be going through something now, but we're not discussing that. I'm just telling you, I'm working on healing like everybody else. And the next one, I'm so much stronger because of this experience. Again, I'm working on healing. That's what we're doing. We're talking about healing. I'm not focusing on a problem. I'm focusing on my healing. I'm practicing it. It all starts with the mind. You have to win that battle with your mind. That's where it all starts at. You know, if I sound like I'm talking something that you think like, you know what, I really don't understand what he's talking about. Listen, look up some of these names that I'm giving you. Look up Joe Dispenza. See what he talking about, y'all. Look up Bob Proctor. See what he talking about, y'all. Look up Bruce Lipton and see what he talking about. You know, I'm giving you names because as I'm explaining this here stuff, you know, I'm explaining it like this right here, the way that I do it. But yeah, you have these other people who they gonna also break it down to you, and maybe, you know, hearing it from them, maybe you can understand it a little bit better coming from them, or maybe, you know, it's a process or a combination of all of us that you're hearing it from, you know. But again, I'm not sharing it because I mastered it. I'm sharing it because, you know, I care and I feel like this right here. I want to pass on healing to my child, and I just wanted to share it with you so that you can pass on healing to your child. This ain't about nobody else. You got to think about you. Everybody, you got to think about you. You know, you walking around here in pain, then that's what you going to pass on to everybody that's around you. People ain't going to want to be around you. You're going to think they being funny, but you passing on pain. Nobody don't want to deal with that all the time. I'm just being real with you. Number 6, my best days are still ahead of me. Okay, again, we talking about healing. Okay, we talking about the champion mindset versus the victim mindset. Nobody want to deal with nobody who always playing the victim. You know, they call you and you talking about why you ain't called. Well, listen, I got 10 numbers to dial to reach me just like it's 10 numbers to dial to reach you. Again, y'all, you know, I'm sharing it because I care. I have family out there who I know, you know, we all go through a little bit of pain. I want to see everybody healed. I want to see us all champions. I know that we all champions from the get-go, but it's like this right here. If you're not willing to do the work, well, then you kind of proving to yourself that you a victim. Again, let me just say this. People going through some real things now, you know, right now, and I always will be. People going through some serious things, some serious times. And I understand, like I said, healing is a process that I do understand. If right now, you know, something just happened, something fresh on your mind, listen, it may take you a little time before you get to a point to where you decide, like, I'm ready to heal from that. I'm tired of dealing with the same thing. But the thing is, at some point, you have to do it. I just wanted to share this for those who are interested in it, for those who it makes sense to. Again, this is for y'all. This is for me. This is for us. Thank you for your time. I hope you look over this. I hope it helps you. I hope that it makes sense to you. I hope that if you have questions, that you put it at the bottom of the video. I hope that if you like it, that you hit the thumbs up and put that at the bottom of the video. And thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I hope this helps you again. I'll catch you on the next one.
I told you he was coming back to drop some more gems. I mean, what I love about Antoine's teaching style is simple, straight to the point, to where even the simple-minded can understand. But I know our audience is full of very intelligent and bright people, so I know that you were able to follow along with him explaining to change from a victim to a creator of your own reality. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked the video, press the like button so other people will know that you enjoyed the video. And again, if you're interested to ride on the Becoming Intentional train, where you're creating intentions in order to create a life of your dreams, hit the notification bell. And if you got a question or a comment, or you just want to drop an emoji in the comment section, you do just that, because we will respond back to you. So until next time, I hope you all have a great week, and we will see you all in part 3 of the Becoming More Intentional series. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.